they still have enough time to get things going.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
And the Milwaukee starting five. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's A.J. Green. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for Washington, they've got Keyshawn George. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's McCollum at point guard. So the Bucks win the tip. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Antetokounmpo outside, just 4 to shoot. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Pass to George. Middleton up top.
Hey, yo, right here.
Lets it fly. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. McCollum's shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Well, that's the touch of Giannis. We've seen it improve so much over his career.
Middleton from the outside. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades away. McCollum pulls it in. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And McCollum slams it in.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Green, the pass to Rollins. They get it again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Sarr.
And you see how Turner's built out his game over time. Adding strength, improving his footwork at both ends. Can't say enough about his commitment to progress.
And he can't get the first one. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses, only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's McCollum. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Washington needs to get off a shot. Hits a three-pointer. Bang.
When he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
McCollum right side. Middleton outside. He takes it in. Outside Coulibaly. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Possession to Milwaukee.
Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo. Bam!
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Middleton outside. George passes to Middleton. McCollum on the wing. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
The free throw drops for McCollum. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And McCollum drops them both.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. From deep. It's rebounded by George.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Middleton finds George. Over Kuzma. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, that shows you the unselfishness of Chris Middleton, keeping teammates involved.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. Takes it inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. Washington trailing. George outside. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. George has got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
George outside. Back to McCollum. Green against Coulibaly. Here's McCollum. And Turner with the block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
And down it goes. 2 points. 16 points for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Middleton outside. For 3, McCollum. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Bucks have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Unloads. Here's Antetokounmpo.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
For three, George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Sarr. George left side. Middleton against Green. Outside Koulibaly. There's McCollum with the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks trail. And here is Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on George. Pass to Turner. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Wizards. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back over to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
First free throw is good. Whitmore's checked in for Washington. Carrington comes in for Koulibaly. Milwaukee also changed it up. Trent comes in for Kuzma, and Anthony subbed in for Green. Good on both. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Pass to Carrington. Back to McCollum. Here's Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all three levels.
Here's Carrington. He buries it from three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Anthony. It's hauled in by Carrington. For Washington, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to McCollum. Sara screen. McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside Carrington. Takes a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Rollins. Lets the three fly. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sarr. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. Beyond the arc. Gets the three to fall. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Carrington. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Sarr. And here's McCollum. And no good. Anthony outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
It's McCollum with a drive. It's hauled in by Rollins. Milwaukee leading by 4. Trent on the wing. Whitmore defending. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Pass to Turner. For 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Now McCollum. 10 points for him. From deep, Sarr drains the triple. Sarr's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Sims in at center. And that one drops. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Anthony is a talented scorer. He understands how to capitalize when he's near the rim.
Outside Carrington. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Kispert. Here's Champagnie. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Anthony outside. Portis outside, lets it go from deep, and it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Carrington with it. Pass to Champagny. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss lead.
Now here's Trent. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami. Portis the screen. Tries again. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Champagny, the pass to Kispert. There's the triple. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harris on the wing. Whitmore defending. Now here's Trent. He's covered closely. Back to Anthony. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And so a timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So for the Wizards, Middleton is checked in for Champagny. Coulibaly comes in for Kispert, and it's McCollum in for Carrington. Milwaukee also changed it up. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Portis, and Green is subbed in for Harris. Here's Kuzma, still without a bucket. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Middleton outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bucks.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. 3 on the clock. McCollum's shot is off. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. On the wing, Anthony. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Middleton. Back to Anthony. Uncovered. Outside for Green. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, smart play by Giannis. He knows he's pulling the defense in on him, so he moves it back out.
Antetokounmpo against Bagley. Back to McCollum. Pass to Whitmore. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma outside. His first shot attempt. And he makes it. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Outside Whitmore. Back to McCollum from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to McCollum. Pass to Middleton. It's stolen by Kuzma. On the wing, Green. Trent outside. Count that bucket. Trent's got 5 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Sarr's checked in for Washington. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
It's time to make some noise.
Now here's Koulibaly. 9 points in his last outing. Outside Whitmore. A shot to stop the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Trent on the wing. Pass to Turner. Here's Green. Launches it. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
McCollum outside. And here's Sarr. Back to McCollum. Fires the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. From outside the arc. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Trent. Antetokounmpo has got 26. What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Kuzma outside. Oh, look at Giannis go up and get it.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
And here's McCollum. He's got 13. Offline with a 3.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back over to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
McCollum outside. Pass to Whitmore. Looking to win the run. Count the basket.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. The Bucks leading by 11. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. 26 points for him last game against Miami. Antetokounmpo for three. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. The Wizards have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. On the wing, Whitmore fires the three. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Green uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 8 points.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Outside Coulibaly. Now McCollum. He's got 13. Here's Whitmore. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Washington shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And that one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's the three. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, aggressive play from Turner. Nice rebound, and he doesn't hesitate to go right back up.
Back to McCollum. Kicks it out to Middleton. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Right side, Green.
2 minutes.
Here's Rollins.
Remaining in the second.
You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. To the middle. All right, now we have a moment. Let's take a look at the rookies putting up the best field goal percentages this year. Second is Alex Sarr.
Thus far, he's been smart offensively, taking only the good looks, and it's showing up in his field goal percentage as well. He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Pass to Rollins. Now here's Green. On target from range. Green's got 11 points.
3-point field.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Middleton from the outside. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks leading by 13. Here's Rollins. Coulibaly defending. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. And then Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. 1:15 left in the first half. Look at Giannis battling inside.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
The Wizards trail by 15. Outside Coulibaly. Kicks it to George. McCollum with it. 13 points in the game. Now here's Green to the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Green. Antetokounmpo has got 11 here in the quarter alone. McCollum outside. Poke loose. Kuzma against George. Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo has got 34.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That'd be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left. If we can get on the same page defensively, we can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Washington Wizards.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Well, right now for Washington, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
They've got Chris Middleton. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's George, and it's Sarr in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now. Now here's McCollum. Back to Coulibaly. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low, Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Sarr. And here's George, defended by Kuzma. George passes to McCollum. Clock at 6. Sarr a screen. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 16 points now.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Rollins passes to Turner. Now Kuzma from downtown. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Middleton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That one goes in.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Kuzma. There's a screen by Turner. Fires for 3. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Middleton outside. McCollum on the left side. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. Turner, a screen on George. Kuzma for 3. Kuzma can't get that one to fall. Wizards trail by 17. George outside. McCollum outside. Crosses over. And he sinks the layup. And that's 20 points for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Outside, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's surrender attention.
And it's Washington with the ball, trailing by 17. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. The rebound by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Counted from distance. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Coulibaly finds McCollum. Now Sarr. Turner covers. Outside Coulibaly. Here's McCollum. And he sinks the 11-footer. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Well, the contact just not enough to affect Giannis. What a terrific shot.
Back to Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Kuzma. Milwaukee leading by 20. High post Green, working on George. Antetokounmpo outside. Turner, a screen on Sarr. Sarr against Antetokounmpo, and is blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And Turner with the block. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 38. Turner, a screen on Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
George outside. Back to McCollum. Middleton against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Over Sarr. Turner, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Middleton finds McCollum. Back to Middleton. George, a screen on Kuzma. George outside. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 8.
If his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo inside. Middleton covering. Chalk up 2 there.
Giannis
Antetokounmpo has got 42 in the game.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Koulibaly, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he's a crafty combo guard. You gotta love seeing McCollum play the role of distributor there.
Antetokounmpo against Middleton. Pass to Koulibaly. Sarr with a screen on Green. And the Wizards with another 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Trent's checked in. Here's Rollins. Pass to Trent. Here's Rollins. And here is Kuzma. 6 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
Now here's Carrington. Middleton outside. Pass to Sarr. And the layup is good off the glass. Sarr's got 9.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Trent left side. Kuzma outside. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Wizards trail by 17. George, a screen on Kuzma. Now here's George. 3-pointer. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Kuzma outside. And here's Green from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. 14 points for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Middleton. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Carrington. The rebound by the Bucks. 22 was their biggest lead. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A terrific steal from Middleton, starting the break with his defense.
Rollins passes to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Trent's shot is off. The Wizards trail by 15. Pass to George. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Trent with a screen on Middleton. Kuzma for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight. Left side Carrington. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Turner. He's got 10. Here's Trent. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Champagnie comes in for Middleton. Whitmore's checked in for George. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Coulibaly. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Harris is checked in for Green. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Rollins.
Well, guys, the way I look at Gary Trent Jr., he's a role filler. Goes out on the floor and does what he's tasked with.
Now here's Carrington. He's got 5. McCollum taking his time here. Outside Whitmore, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Milwaukee leading by 18. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 42. Driving in. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Washington in 5th.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Outside Carrington. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Champagnie. 5 to shoot. Bagley controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on McCollum. McCollum against Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo has got 44.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
McCollum outside. 18 feet out. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets. That's not what Doc Rivers is looking for. Asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, he wants it all. He sees an opportunity for his team to dominate just a little more. But overall, he wants them to take advantage.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Gary Harris out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the 3. Now here's McCollum. He drops it from range. McCollum's got 25 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 46.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Now here's Whitmore, guarded by Trent. Yeah, that one's good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Antetokounmpo outside. Anthony outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
On the wing, Whitmore. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now here's Anthony. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McCollum. Anthony with a bucket.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Here's Whitmore. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Portis outside. Antetokounmpo inside. Nails the baby hook. Antetokounmpo has got 50 points. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 17-point game. Outside Whitmore. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 52 points. For Washington, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Whitmore outside. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Sarge checked in for Bagley. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Sarr. Outside Whitmore. Sarr with a screen on Trent. Clock at 4. Outside Carrington. Off target from 3-point range. Milwaukee leading by 17. Anthony outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Outside Whitmore. Back to McCollum. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Washington making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Whitmore, and it's Coulibaly in for Carrington. Milwaukee also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Trent. Green comes in for Harris, and it's Rollins in for Anthony. Now here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George, and he lobs it up top, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Sarr with a screen on Green. McCollum outside. Green against Coulibaly. To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Here's Rollins from behind the arc. Hits the trifecta.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's George. There's McCollum with the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Now Kuzma. Shoots over George. That one falls. Kuzma's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Back to McCollum. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. Let's go with a 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
Outside Coulibaly. Back to McCollum. Pass to Sarr. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improvement.
And Sarr drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 22. Out to the right wing. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's McCollum. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Antetokounmpo against Middleton. And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo has got 58.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
McCollum, the pass to Middleton. Coulibaly with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Green. Now Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. It's Kuzma with the miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Coulibaly finds McCollum. And here's George. Back to McCollum. With some arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. McCollum outside. It's George on the wing. Middleton looking around. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, Middleton just gets good positioning and puts the defense in a tough spot.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey, over the years, Middleton's been a great two-way player. He's not flashy, but the results speak volumes.
A line change here for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Middleton.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. George outside. Here's Coulibaly. Washington again can't hit. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
2 minutes.
Harris outside.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Hornets, the pass to Trent. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
George outside. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Middleton passes to McCollum. Back to Middleton. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Milwaukee.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Here's Harris, following the three-pointer by Washington. Sims can't get it to go.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Coulibaly finds Middleton. Here's George. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to McCollum. Releases. Rebounded by Trent. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Now Anthony. So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, and we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.